Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Meddling Minds. This is episode 2, hosted by me, Lee Walker, and today we have a very special guest. It's another Sam. Can you believe that?
We keep multiplying. It's becoming a problem. It's like osmosis.
The next person I'm gonna have on my show is
They're cloning us in a back
Samantha.
alley somewhere. Please help. It's very poor conditions.
I only have Sams on my on my podcast. Only people named Sam.
Yeah, only people named Sam, which is a surprising amount.
So this is Sam Caps.
Hi, I'm here.
You wanna say what you do or like?
I
things?
make children cry. Which
She
isn't
makes
too
me
far
cry.
off. I do work in a school district.
She makes me cry sometimes.
I do. I go to his class and I beat him up and I go, "That's what you get for touching a Chromebook," and then I leave.
She beats the ever living booty crap out of me.
I feel like you could have substituted another C word, but I was thinking crack, but
Oh, crack? Sorry.
there are children watching.
Okay, I could censor that or I could leave that the heck out. Okay, so Meddling Minds is a true crime podcast where I will read you a true crime story.
Mm-hmm.
And you will have to, at the end, guess who was behind the crime.
Oh, I am Sherlock Holmes now.
You're gonna be Sherlock Holmes. Are you ready?
Yes. Do I get to have a gay romance with my sidekick?
Who's your sidekick?
Watson, duh.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot.
Bro.
I forgot about Watson.
Only Sherlock now.
But who's your Watson?
My number is 4.
Okay, let's get into the episode. I'm going to be reading a story that comes from October 10th, 1970.
Okay.
So we only have eyewitness statements because obviously there's no cell phones,
Okay.
as you probably know,
No,
unless you're just stupid.
I mean, they like barely invented steam engines back then.
Yeah.
So like, that makes sense.
Almost nothing barely existed. I think everything, even humans.
There
didn't
was like
exist.
3 people on the earth.
It was
Adam, Eve, and Steve.
Yeah.
We all know the story.
Adam, Eve, and Steve.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
Steve and Adam made out.
Beat each other up.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because they were fighting over Eve.
Yeah, see, Steve killed the snake and then like used him as like a sock puppet.
And that's
But
where-
like Eve was a little stupid, so she was a blonde. So
And that's where Even Stevens comes from.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's get into the story. So 1970, eyewitness statements, obviously. Okay, so a
Okay.
group of 5 teenagers,
Okay.
5 friends, are
Okay.
driving down an old road.
Okay.
On their way to a music festival. They had to rely on maps because, like, obviously no GPS.
What?
No Google Maps.
No.
Just maps on paper.
Okay.
And so they got lost.
That makes so much sense.
And so they ended up on a dusty old farm road. One of the friends stated that down the road they saw a light coming towards them. So they stopped and got out of their vehicle. Okay?
Okay.
When the light got closer, they noticed it was a tall man, hunched over, wearing blue overalls. One teen states that he told the teen his name was Aisha Shanks.
Aisha Shanks?
Aisha Shanks.
Man, if he's not a butcher or something, I'm leaving.
No, he just lives in a prison and he shanks people.
That makes sense. I understand now.
So Aisha Shanks.
Wait, so this is a prisoner?
No, I was fully joking.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah, I think he's a farmhand because he's like wearing overalls and he's like out on a farm
Probably.
road.
That would make sense.
And he asked what they were doing there. They told him that they were heading to the music festival, and needed to get to Interstate 5. So he directed them where to go. He told them that there was a fork on the road halfway there, and that the left was the long way and the right was the short way around. But with the right side, it also was supposed to take them past a haunted mansion.
Okay.
Haunted by a headless specter.
Okay.
Which is just a local legend that was told about the old mansion on that road. But the kids were intrigued and got back in their vehicle, leaving Aisha Shanks behind.
Okay.
So obviously they took the right side of the fork and drove to past the mansion, but then their vehicle started to overheat.
Oh, of course.
Of course it did, right? And so they got out and they're like, "Hey, we need a bucket of water for this." And I don't know why they
Old
thought
cars were just built different.
yeah, you gotta pour it on the radiator or whatever. So they found a well outside the mansion, and they went to go grab water. 2 of them did, only 2 of them. And
Okay, 2 went. You can keep going.
sorry, when the 2 teens made it to the well, they pulled up the rope and heard a horrible groaning and moaning sound, as if a ghost was asking for help or something. You know what I mean?
As one does when you're at a well.
Yep. When suddenly, what they thought to be a ghost appeared out of the well, moaning and groaning at them.
Okay.
They ran as fast as they could back to the rest of the group. The rest of the group followed to the well after they told them, "Oh my God, we saw a ghost. Help us."
Help us,
Please, 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 stepfather, help us. We need the water.
Pretty please.
But okay, the rest of the group followed them to the well to see that there was no ghost or anything for that matter hiding in the well. And that also meant there was no bucket on the end of that rope, so they couldn't get any water. So then they looked. Oh wait, there's a light coming from inside the old mansion.
Oh no.
Let's go see if we can go get water from inside the mansion.
How does this thing still have electricity?
Well, no electricity. There was no, it's a candle.
It was a candle?
It was a candle they saw from the outside.
That's one bright ass candle.
I know, right? They said they saw a large white candle. When they went inside, they saw a large white candle on a table next to an old sofa.
Okay. Okay.
The group this is going to get insane. You ready?
Okay.
The group recollects that the candle suddenly started to float and chase after them.
Were they taking mushrooms going to this
I don't know.
music
That's
festival?
what I'm thinking. I'm like, how high do you have to be to be like, and then the candle floated after us?
Bro, they must have been tripping
Or
extra hard.
someone Aisha Shanks laced them.
Putting fent all over the car.
So the floating candle, they ran away from the candle.
Really? Who would have thought?
And into a different room and slammed the door.
Okay.
This new room was like a study and had an old fireplace, lots and lots of books, and above the fireplace was a framed photo with a golden plaque at the bottom, which read Jefferson Stillwell.
Okay.
The group came to the realization that he must have owned the place at one point. Yeah.
Why would you have a picture of just yourself?
I don't know. I don't
mean,
know
I
why
guess
they
if you
thought
owned a
that.
mansion, you probably think pretty highly of yourself.
I guess. Yeah, maybe.
But who goes into someone's house and yes, this is my plaque of myself.
My
my
plaque, I am
picture.
Jefferson Stillwell.
Yeah.
The photo was pointing at something. The Jefferson Stillwell in the photo is pointing to his right.
Okay.
And so they didn't know what he was pointing at because they're just why is he pointing?
Yeah, that's a really random
Why is Jefferson Stillwell in this photo going pointing?
There's a conveniently cut out person on the side. He's just nah, get out of my picture.
Get out of my picture. Suddenly, the group heard a loud banging, thumping noise coming
Okay.
from above them, from inside the house.
Okay.
The group tried to look for the noise, but couldn't find it. It just kept continuing on, like boom, 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 boom,
So
boom,
like,
boom, boom, pow. I got
yes.
kept thumping.
Doja
Everyone
Cat
was
was upstairs.
like,
My bad.
I'm a cow.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. Thumping.
where am I? Thump, thump, thump. Someone's knocking at the door.
Oh.
Somebody's ringing a bell.
Somebody gonna get her.
Okay. The group tried to look for the noise. Oh, they couldn't. They found a room that they suspected might be where the noise was coming from, right?
So they left the room and like went upstairs.
Yes, they went upstairs because they were like, this
Went
noise is coming above us. I think it's coming from that room. So they went into the room, right? Only
Okay.
thing in the room was in the very middle was a brown wooden table and a box, like a music looking kind of box that was hand painted with a blue flower.
So there's an empty room with a music box in the middle of it.
Well, not a music box, but like that kind of material.
Oh, that kind of like style? Okay.
Yeah, and it's hand painted with a
Wow,
blue
that's
flower.
not suspicious at all.
The group
Yes,
forced
this is my box room.
my room with
where-
one singular
It's
box.
where I keep my box.
Well, I mean, if you're rich and own a mansion,
I mean,
maybe
I
you
get.
can have
I
a
feel
box
like
room.
yeah, I feel like you like run out of rooms. It's like, yes, this is the
And what's
mirror
this
room.
This is my room where I watch specifically clown movies.
Dude, I'd take a clown movie room any day.
Just a room that only has clown.
Only
movies.
has clowns.
And then there's a room with like only another certain kind of movie. Only
Yes.
rom-coms with Adam Sandler.
Specifically with Adam Sandler. There's a cardboard cutout of him, so when you're alone, you can cuddle with him.
Cuddle with Adam Sandler to watch the Adam Sandler movies
Exactly.
in the Adam Sandler room.
To watch 8 Crazy Nights.
Not 8 Crazy Nights.
Yes,
The
Adam
dance
Sandler,
scene.
cuddle with me while you sing Chim Chim.
The dance scene in that movie, it lives rent-free in my head.
Yes, literally.
Okay, but they forced one of the friends to open up the box.
Dude, these guys
slowly.
are dicks. Dude.
I know. They were like, "You're
Hey,
opening the
hey,
box.
you
I'm
two,
not opening
Go
the
to this
box."
dark, creepy well near the supposedly haunted mansion to get us water by yourselves.
Get the well. Oh, you saw a ghost?
Oh,
You're
there's-
stupid.
Oh, there's a room with a single box. It's called the box room. Yeah, open it. Look,
Open
okay.
it.
If I go into a room and you say, this is my doll room, and you open it and there's multiple dolls. Whatever. Like, I get it. Yeah, it's the doll room.
But the box room?
But
With
if
one
you-
box?
No. But if you come up to me and you go, hey, you want to see my doll room? And you open the door and there's one doll in there, I am leaving so quickly.
So you would take a box room that's like Amazon.
I would rather take a box room with a bunch of boxes than the box room that is one box. Because that means that box is so important. It needs its one room.
It needs its singular only room.
It needs a singular room to itself.
Okay, so
Okay.
the friend, he opened the box slowly. And what they saw was horrifying. And they said that one of them even almost threw up.
Oh?
What was in the box? You want to take a guess at what you think was in the box?
Was there like an animal? Like someone's like dead cat in there or something? Like mummified? Like
A mummified cat.
like a mummified could just like you open it and it's like and it is a music box, but it just goes
Okay, so I might say it's a little worse than that.
Oh?
It was the decapitated head of Jefferson Stillwell, the guy from the photo.
I think I know why this mansion ain't owned anymore. Oh, it wasn't fresh, was it?
They didn't say. They just said they found his decapitated head.
I mean,
in
okay,
the
to be fair, if I
box.
found a decapitated head, I wouldn't look at it that closely either.
The man from the painting was just his just head.
Oh.
And they obviously jumped. right.
Yeah, no, I would leave. I'd be walking. I wouldn't even go to the music festival anymore. I'd just turn around.
I am not going back to that.
I am
I'm
not
going
in
to
the
that musical
vibe to
festival.
listen to whoever was popular at that time. Like, I'm not. This is not happening.
So, the group then saw muddy footprints leading out of the room. And immediately, you just saw a decapitated head. And now you're seeing muddy footprints. I'm not following that But
Well,
obviously, they decide to follow it because they're stupid.
What? So, were the footprints recent?
They were like recent muddy footprints. Like as if that guy was just in there with them while they were looking at
What
that
kind
guy's
of
head.
serial killer ass mansion is this? Going over there like, look at my prize. Like, what?
This is my box room with a decapitated head in the middle of the room, and that's
Look,
it.
I mean, I'd rather you say this is the box room and show me a box than this is the head room and then show me a box.
This is the room where, yeah, there's a head.
This is
in
the
there.
room where I get my head.
You open the door, it's just a head. This is
This
where
my
I get
room.
head.
This is where I get my head.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah. My bad, gang.
Okay, but okay. And then the group followed the muddy footprints, tracking along the carpet.
Why? You
I
just
don't
saw
know.
a decapitated head and you go, I'm gonna follow these footprints.
Let alone one of them almost threw up.
Literally.
You would think they would be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you almost threw up. Let's get you out of
Let's
here."
get the hell
But
outta
obviously,
here.
we've noticed that these people suck.
Clearly.
So they followed the footprints to see that they went literally different directions. Like they were a fork in the road.
So
Like the left side foot was going this way into a door and the right side foot was going this way through a hall.
So you're telling me someone got Tom and Jerry'd and then just started walking away, hopping. Sorry, they were hopping away twice. They were hopping squared.
And so they split. It sounds so cliche, but they split up to go follow these different footprints.
Why?
So
Also, second, kind of a dick to the two that are going to be going by themselves
Yeah.
versus the three.
So 3 of them went into the door, and then the other 2 went like the hallway.
Okay. So one not quite pair went into a doorway and the other went down a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so the 3 people went into that room, and they said it was so dark, not a candle, not a light in sight, and they closed the door and there was nothing. And they were like, what the heck? So they started feeling around the room and found another doorknob. They opened it and walked out into like just like a gathering type room.
Like a ballroom, kind of?
Yeah, I would say that.
Like a dining-ish kind
like
of
a dining-ish room, but not with a table or anything.
Okay.
It was just an empty room.
Dining-ish room.
It was still kind of dark, but they recollect this group of 3 say they saw someone without a head wearing this like outfit that was like they said they resembled the same outfit Jefferson was wearing in his picture.
What kind of Scooby-Doo ass shit are you giving me right now? What kind of hallucinogenics is this group on that they were like, we're gonna check out this haunted mansion, man? Like,
There's a headless guy.
this headless guy looks weird, man. Like, what?
Let's follow the footprints after seeing a decapitated
Literally.
head.
Oh man, I just saw a corpse. Let me go follow the suspiciously new footprints.
But so they were like, holy crap, that's the headless specter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They're
Oh.
eating her. And now they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Please tell me my listeners are gonna get that. You get that, right?
Yeah.
Troll 2. But okay, and then they ran as fast as they could out of the room, cuz like
I would too, brother.
You see a body with no head and you're like,
Literally, like,
but then the other 2 friends said that they found themselves in another bedroom after going in the hallway. They opened a new door, and there was like a bedroom.
Okay.
That was like the master's bedroom.
Bedroom. All right.
And in the bedroom was a little nightstand next to the bed, which they opened.
Oh no, there's another head.
There's 3
What?
no,
Whoa!
no, I'm just kidding.
He was killed by.
They vibrated his neck so hard the head fell off.
He actually put the on the wrong part. My bad, guy.
But, oh my god, so much of this is gonna have to get censored out. Oh my god. He's like, what the hell is happening? Okay. But what they found in the dresser, like the little nightstand table, was a little book. That was like, they said it was like dusty, like it hadn't been used in a long time.
Okay.
They opened
You
it and
saw
it was,
a head, and you're like, I wonder what this book says.
they opened it and it was a diary.
Okay.
But the very last entry that was entered into it was July 12th, 1822.
18. How is this mansion still standing, dog?
And what the entry said was very freaking cryptic. I just want to say that. And they said they wrote down exactly what it was so they could tell this story. And it says in this entry, marching men in single file, hide the secret. Stillwell shows the way.
What kind of point-and-click adventure?
Like, it's a literal riddle
What
the
kind
Riddler would give
Literally,
you.
I'm like, what kind of
Batman.
Riddler? Batman, if you can solve my riddle, you'll be able to find the secret vault where I hid all the bank's money.
And the headless, and the decapitated head. So they're like, what the heck does this mean? What does that mean?
Uh-huh.
And so it made no sense. And the group all met back up in like the living room area where they saw the candle chasing after them.
Oh, so
Earlier.
we're back to the candle.
We're back to the candle. They gave one of the other teens, like the 2 teens gave one of the other group. And they gave them the book. And they were like, what does this mean? And they said, wait, I think I have an idea. It says Stillwell shows the way, right? Stillwell in the picture is pointing.
Oh my god. What kind of what kind of like 17th century ARG type stuff is this?
So they go back into that study and they're like, okay, let's see where he's pointing. He's pointing to the right, outside of a window. And so they go outside of the mansion, find the window that he was pointing out of, and they're like, there's a greenhouse right here. Let's go into the greenhouse. There's a light coming outside of the greenhouse.
Oh no.
And
Is it
they're like,
another goddamn
oh,
candle?
God. They walk into the greenhouse to see someone wearing the same outfit as Stillwell and the headless specter.
Okay.
And he's holding a candle. I'm like, who the flippity dippity are you? And he tells them his name is Penrod.
How does he tell him without a head?
He doesn't have a head. Or he does have a head.
He does?
Yeah, he's wearing the same outfit as the headless specter.
But with head.
But with head. He gets head.
He gets head? Okay.
He gets
He
head.
got the head.
But he's wearing the same as Stillwell from the picture, and the headless specter is wearing the same thing.
Okay.
So he's just wearing the same outfit too.
Okay.
And he's like, hey guys, my name's Penrod Stillwell, and I am the great grandson of Jefferson Stillwell.
You telling me that guy got bitches? I can't believe this. He probably just bought
I can't
her.
believe you done this.
Probably just bought one.
And he said that now he owned the mansion, but he's been running around the house in the dark and being like, what is going on? And they realized they couldn't see his head because it was so dark, and like they were obviously scared, and they're just like, were you in that room with us? And he was like, yeah, I don't know why you guys ran from me.
So he was actually just like chilling there, and then they were like, "Oh my God, he doesn't have a head." And he was like, "Huh?
I get head.
I got both of mine. I don't know what you're talking about."
So he's just like, yeah, I didn't know why you guys ran from me. And they're like, we thought you had no head. We thought you were the decapitated body. And we're like, wait. And then he was like, what? There's a decapitated head.
You're telling me that these kids are going to die? At least someone dies.
And he's like, there's a decapitated head. What are you talking about? And they're like, yeah.
In the box room?
In the box room that you have, there's a
With
head.
one box?
And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so they lead him in there.
If the box is gone.
No, the box is there. They
Okay.
open it. And, oh my God. They didn't notice. They open it and he's like, what is this? They knock on it and it's a wooden dummy head.
Bro.
Of still wall.
Bro. How? That's still creepy as hell.
It's still really freaking disturbing that someone has that of their great grandfather, mind you.
Yeah, that's just weird as hell.
This is my great grandfather's wooden head that I keep.
Okay, here's this. If it's new, very creepy. If it's old, how far up his own ass was this guy where he was like, I need a head of me.
I have a picture of me and I
have a picture of me and then a head of me I carry around with me.
That I will put in my box room.
I stim with it.
And I'm going to put it in my box room.
In my box room.
Because it has its own room. His one head.
Own room.
His wooden head has its own room. But he's like, yeah, I don't know why that's there. I didn't put that there. And then they hear more thumping noises.
Oh,
and he was like, well, yeah.
Those raccoons in the attic.
He says, my great grandfather left a treasure in the house and it's like mine because it was passed down. I'm supposed to have it, but like I keep hearing these thumping noises like someone's stealing, like trying to steal from the house. And he thought it was them.
Oh.
So that's why he was like kind of following them around a little bit.
Oh.
But they're like, no, we'll help you find the treasure. Like, we don't care. We don't really want it.
We had a music festival to go to, but...
But then we saw this wooden head in your box room. But so he's like, okay, let's find that thumping noise. They go to the upstairs outside where there is a guy like on kind of a ledge wearing a sheet over his head.
Do a flip. My bad, gang.
And he's like, he has an axe and he's like wearing a sheet and he's beating the heck out of like a pillar with the axe.
I thought you were about to say a dude. I was like,
punching the hell out of
So
someone.
that's where the other guy went.
But so he's beating this with an axe and they're like, okay, we're not standing for this. And
I won't stand for this, Batman.
Penrod and two of the teens tackle the heck out of him.
Bro.
And they're like, get over here.
Get over here.
They rip off of the sheet off of him and they're like,
oh no.
Who are you? Get out of here. And they pull it off. And you want to tell me who it is?
Is it the guy that told them where to go at the beginning?
Aisha Shanks?
Yeah.
It's Aisha Shanks.
That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way that is...
It's actually just Jefferson Stillwell. He's still alive. Oh my God, no! We knew it. I knew he didn't kill him.
I knew it.
I knew it. You can't say that. Okay, so, and then inside the pillar that he was chopping is the treasure. And he was like, I knew where it was because I was friends with Jefferson and he told me where it was.
Wait, hold on. So you have like it's like great grandson. Is it great grandson or great great grandson?
Great grandson.
Okay.
Just one great.
Man, that guy must be old as hell.
Aisha's an old man.
Okay. I was going to say that guy must be old as hell to have been friends with the said great grandfather.
And
God damn.
Damn. And so he's like, yeah, I knew where it was and I wanted it because blah, blah, blah. I live on this farm and you just came in here. And he's like, yeah, but this is my house. Like,
literally,
I get the treasure.
Sir, this is trespassing.
And so obviously they call the cops and whatnot. And the group goes back to their music festival. But
I'd be going home after this. I'd be like, I'm tired.
they go to their music festival to enjoy it with the decapitated head.
They take the dummy head?
No, I wish. That would have been really funny.
That would have been horrifying.
They took the dummy head.
I'd be like, this thing basically traumatized me, but I'm going to take it with me now like a pet.
So it was Aisha Shanks. But I want to go back. When they took it off, you know what he said and what is crazy?
What?
What he said to them? I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
You goddamn just gave me a Scooby-Doo episode. I joked about it earlier.
You literally
I'm like,
pretty
what
much
kind of
guessed
Scooby-Doo ass? Like, are they like running through the doors in this mansion or something, trying to escape him?
I didn't want to like put the chase scene in because like
There was a chase scene.
There's
Of
a
course
chase
there
scene in the
was.
episode because you know, and it is also the best chase scene of all of Scooby-Doo. I'm just gonna say.
Was
that.
it with the headless guy? I'm assuming.
Yeah, the headless guy's
Yeah.
chasing them, because he thinks they're stealing, but. They like he's like running up the stairs and there's a little carpet in the middle and they take it up and he like goes up and he's like lifted up the stairs by the
Bro,
carpet.
that's crazy.
And then they start like riding on balloons through the air and he's like chasing after them.
foul. You can't fool someone who was in a Scooby-Doo mini production.
I remember that.
I played Velma, if you're curious.
Except I did fool you because
You
were
did,
like,
though.
You were like,
I was
what
so
kind of Scooby-Doo stuff is this? But you
I
were
was
just
so
joking.
into it, and then you were like, "Oh yeah," and there was like a dummy head, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
It was actually not a decapitated guy.
No wonder these kids were so stupid.
I was thinking about keeping it as, oh yes, it was just a decapitated head and this is a serial killer, but I feel like that's too much change.
a little.
I already kept it in them thinking it was a decapitated head because in the episode they immediately knocked
They
on it.
immediately okay.
And they're like, it's because it was a kid's show, so they're not just gonna do
Yeah.
the whole episode until the
Look
very
at this
end.
gore, kids!
Ah!
Oh my god! I can't believe you fooled me like this.
Yeah, can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
So this was Meddling Minds. Also with the name.
If you meddle my mind again, I swear to God, I will beat
I'm
you.
gonna bring you back on and
That'd be
wipe
so
your
fun.
wipe your memory.
Like Men in Black me, just like.
And guess what? Meddling kids. What?
If it wasn't for you, meddling kid. I was literally gonna joke about that, and then you said it, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Like, also one of the best episodes of all time of Scooby-Doo. This episode is so good.
I feel like I've like
loved
seen
it.
a clip of it or something, because I feel like I remember a headless.
It was the first time that it was like a misunderstanding in the show.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
It was the first time they played with, instead of it being a bad guy, it's a misunderstanding and then there's another bad guy.
Ah.
So, because the entire episode, we don't see Aisha Shanks except for the beginning and then the end when he's like axing down the
Disney
house.
ass twist villain over here.
Yeah. And then the rest of it is just a headless guy chasing after them.
Interesting.
Yeah. And me just saying, oh, the light was messing with it, making them think. His head was literally in his shirt, and he like was like, it was hurting.
He was like, oh, I can't get it on.
That was kind of what it was. And then at the end, he falls into a chicken coop, and it like his head.
That's
resurfaces.
crazy. I'm too fat for my shirt.
Help! Oh
Help.
my God, my head.
Oh, it's bag. That's
so, yeah.
foul. I can't believe you do me like this.
So yeah, that was Meddling Minds, episode 2, where we played with Haunted House Hang Up. Season 2, episode 5 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
I'm gonna keep you in my basement.
Oh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Help me. Help.
The thunder.
She's hurting me.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, this has been fun. I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you die.
Okay, we'll see you next time on Meddling Minds.
Bye.
Bye.